Before we dive into today's topic, let's engage in a quick guessing game. Imagine that almost 4 years have passed since the COVID-19 outbreak in 2020. Has the wealth of American billionaires increased or decreased over these years? Surprisingly, Forbes data indicates that since March 2020, the total wealth of American billionaires has grown by 62%. For instance, Elon Musk's net worth surpassed $200 billion, an increase of 1,080%. However, in comparison, the hourly wage of an average American worker has only increased by 10%. This highlights a harsh societal reality. The rich are getting richer, while the poor are becoming poorer. Now, let's delve into the phenomenon of the Matthew effect. The Matthew effect runs throughout history and was even mentioned more than 2,000 years ago in Tao Te Ching. In today's society, the wealthy can enjoy luxurious lifestyles and exponentially amass their fortunes without having to labor daily. In contrast, many hard-working poor people struggle to get out of poverty. Their efforts always seem fruitless. The Matthew effect story originates from the book of Matthew in the Bible, where a parable deeply illustrates this phenomenon. There was a king who handed his servants a few talents before going on a journey, and instructed them to use them for investment. When the king returned, the first servant's 1 talent had become 10, so the king rewarded him with 10 cities. The second servant had turned 1 talent into 5, so the king gave him 5 cities. However, the third servant was afraid of losing his talent, so he never used it. As a result, the king gave the third servant's talent to the first servant, and declared that those who have enough will get more to enrich their fortunes, while those who don't have, even what they have, will be taken away. This is the Matthew effect, the survival of the fittest, wherein the strong get stronger and the weak weaker. It not only exists in individual wealth growth, but also reflects the increasingly significant societal disparity and opportunities. Why is there an increasingly broad wealth gap? This is not just due to initial wealth differences, opportunity inequality, or merely educational disparities. Material conditions, mentality, and financial literacy together consolidate the unbreakable barriers. 3 key reasons surround the phenomena of the poor getting poorer and the rich getting richer. The first is the scarcity mentality that poverty brings, leading people to think narrowly and fail in efficient resource and time management. The second is the family one is born into, providing distinctive starting points and resources, widening the gap between societal classes. The third is societal barriers impeding underprivileged individuals' access to better education and opportunities. To break the Matthew effect is not easy, but also not a dead end. Here are some strategic thoughts and methods that can alter the inherent pattern of wealth. 1. Investment in education. Quality education can increase opportunities for better employment, thereby raising personal income and societal status. Prioritizing educational investment, especially in skills and vocational training, creates a springboard for destiny alteration. 2. Self-value enhancement. Individuals should continually develop their abilities and knowledge, including financial literacy and investment skills. Self-investment invites more opportunities. 3. Network expansion. Extending social and professional networks provide exposure to valuable resources and news. Engaging with successful individuals exposes one to their experiences and aids in breaking societal barriers. 4. Long-term planning. Setting and persistently pursuing long-term goals is key in breaking the Matthew effect. This requires foresight and planning abilities, which manifest resilience in challenging times. 5. Financial agility. Learning to manage finances effectively, budgeting management or investment decisions. Everyone should understand basic financial principles and methods for capital accumulation and wealth growth. 6. Opportunity seizing. Taking calculated risks and timely investments, especially in promising projects in your field. 7. Social policies. support social policies contributing to reducing wealth differences, such as tax system adjustments and wealth redistribution mechanisms. Remember that breaking the Matthew effect is not a solo fight. Individual efforts are essential, but societal structure and policy support play an equally vital role. Through individual persistence and collective societal efforts, we can gradually narrow the wealth gap, break existing patterns, and enable more people to change their lot in life.